And that was the terrific song I Would If I Could from MCMAINS' new album, American Soul. And again, just like the first song we played, I mean, just gorgeous production.
Oh, thanks, man.
Like so much of this. I mean, what do you think is the key to getting such a rich sound? Is there... have you worked with your producer for a very long time? Or?
Well, it's funny that you say rich sound, because that's what it is Rich Mouser.
Oh,
no, we recorded the tune at my studio, and this song went through a few metamorphoses, actually. I had this tune that I just had this tune that I had written in F sharp because I wanted to write something in F sharp, but the lyrics I had written for it were just obviously ripped off. And they sucked. And then I started hanging out with Joey, and he sort of handed me some sheets of lyrical ideas, and I'm like, hey, this is cool, this is interesting, and oh yeah. And so I erased everything I did vocally on this Would If I Could song, and started singing Joey's lyrics over the groove, and it just all fell into place very nicely. Any little missing things he gave, they were there quickly. And, so actually the song took years to write, but at the end it came together very nicely, very quickly. And then we handed it over to Rich Mouser to get a mix. And he really put a lot of heart into this one, I think.
Yeah,
and I think it's going to be the opening single from the album.
Nice. Okay. So, Mick, it's been a tough time for music. Losing a lot of the legends and people we grew up with whose music was our soundtrack to our lives. So, what are your thoughts on, time and how it seems to go by faster each year? Not to be depressing, but, and then perhaps it's made you reflect on what you want to achieve in the time we're given here, or do you think about time much, and what do you want to achieve in the time we have?
Well, like any artist, I'd like to leave my mark on our culture, A hit song would go very far towards unraveling my self-loathing.
Yeah.
Shoot. Who wouldn't want to have, to contribute to the culture? So, what was the question?
Oh, just asking, what you're hoping to do, with the time you have left. But, I mean, that's as good an answer as any musician wants a hit song.
That's right. I was promised one long, long ago. I'm still waiting.
Okay. Well, hey, I think you might be in luck this time around. But, so we're going to play another one of your songs from the album. There's so many we want to spotlight. So, hey, cool. Here comes Don't Say Goodnight from American Soul.
Don't say goodnight tonight. Once in a while I get that feeling I don't want to be on my own. So here I am in a room full of strangers, and I don't want to leave alone. I had it made once upon a time. The train fell off the track. I kind of lost my way for a while, but now I'm coming back. Tonight, 'cause I may be falling in love. Don't say goodnight tonight. Don't say goodnight. A heartbeat is all it takes if the timing's right. Let's keep it going till the daylight breaks. Let's not say goodnight. So much fun. We're just getting to know each other. Could it be otherwise? Don't say goodnight tonight, 'cause we may be falling in love. Don't say goodnight tonight. Don't say goodnight. A heartbeat is all it takes if the timing's right. Let's keep it going till the daylight breaks. Let's not say goodnight tonight.
That was, again, Don't Say Goodnight by MCMAINS from his album American Soul. And, so, wanted to ask, a couple last things here.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed our time, but
Me too.
unlike any time in history, we're in an overwhelming digital era. So there is so much detritus, noise, and schadenfreude. I mean, what's your view on that, and how do you find quiet in this era? I mean, what do you do to connect with your higher self, your true self? I mean, do you have a day you unplug, for example, or how do you ground yourself, focus on your own life path and purpose?
Well, that's an excellent question. I'm not really prepared to answer that right now.
Oh, really? Okay.
No, I'm teasing you. I don't. Do I unplug? I think most of my time is unplugged. I don't have a love relationship with my phone. I'm not in love with my computer. These are tools that I like to use. But most of the time, I'm sitting out in the back, looking at the trees, playing a guitar, and thinking about how lucky I am.
Yeah, well, that's nice, man. Hey,
Don't hate me.
No, hey, it's like everybody's probably jealous right now. Like, oh my God, this guy has time to sit under a tree and think.
Yeah.
So, so we want to remind people that you got this show coming up at the Coffee Gallery.
Coffee Gallery
the
Backstage in
yeah.
Altadena. It's such a nice venue. The sound there is great. Bob Stain, who runs the place, used to run the Ice House.
Yeah.
And I've been playing in Pasadena, I'll have you know, since like the 70s.
Wow, really?
There was a place called Pookie's that my band used to play at. There was the Raven and the Rose out in Sierra Madre, and all these. What else? What other clubs were there? There was the Loch Ness Monster.
Wow.
I played all these places and moved out of Orange County, where I went to high school, as soon as I could. As soon as the day after graduation, I got out of Orange County and moved basically to Pasadena. There was about a month there when I was living in downtown L.A., kind of living in my brother's closet. They were going to USC, and they had a little bit larger than average closet, and I said, I need a place to live, and they said, well, you can have the closet. So I was happy to do that for about a month, and then we moved to Pasadena and got a couple-bedroom house, and, I've been in the Pasadena area ever since. Right now I'm in Temple City, but that's we call that Pasadena adjacent.
Yeah, well, that sure is. So, I want to thank you again, and I want to close out by spotlighting one more great song from your album. Ironically, it's called "Is It Over?" and
hey,
our show's over. So
thank you so much, Graham.
Yeah, we'll come back anytime. I want to thank everybody for listening. This has been another episode of Conversations with the terrific artist Mick McMains, otherwise known as MCMAINS.
Yeah.
And here's his song, "Is It Over?"
What's that up there in the distance? Feels like I've been driving 40 days. Am I chasing after something? Maybe my youth I left back a ways. Gave up the bright lights of the city. Seemed like I wore my welcome out. Now here I am out on the prairie, under the shadow of a doubt. Is it over? Is it over? I hope there's something more. Is it over? I worry about leaving nothing behind. I think about the mess I made. I close my eyes and clear my mind, and my worries start to fade. Is it over? Is it over? I hope there's something more. just my end of days? Is it over? We all arrived here from somewhere, though we all took different paths. When you find that special feeling, you wanna try to make it last.